Hey guys, I'm just about ready to head out for my long run of the weekend. Usually I do Sunday run day, but this weekend it's a Saturday long run. I'm not too sure how long I'm heading out for. It all depends on how my body's feeling. I'm just gonna go out. I got a nice big bag of water on my back, got a little mask and some chewing gum and one of these. It's just like a giant gummy with some electrolytes in it too. It's got 60 milligrams of sodium in it, so that will help me after the 10K mark. I thought today we would do a little casual tour of Orléans. What is the temperature? I was just about to look for my phone. It's right here. It's nice and cool so far. I think 13 degrees. I think it's supposed to go up to 28 degrees with the humidity, which isn't too bad, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I just started my cycle, so I'm not too sure how long I'll be able to run for, just because I still have problems with my protein and iron and everything's out of whack. And so I'm kind of slow and just not as strong as I could be. But all right, let's head on out. Check out my car. I just got these kayak racks and it's just moments away from being able to go out kayaking for the first time ever with my own kayak. So it's July, and by now I should have done my 50K ultra that I signed up for back in December. But unfortunately, I've had a few setbacks with my training. I found out that my iron levels are low, and I also don't really consume any protein. So when I went to get my body checked out, they're like, yeah, you shouldn't be running in this condition. I've changed my diet so that I'm eating more protein for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So instead of just subsisting on toast, I am eating actual food now. That should hopefully make me a stronger runner, but I'm also still struggling with my cycles and stuff like that. My iron levels still need a lot of work, especially now. So now I'm out for a run and hopefully my body cooperates. What I like about long runs is that I can take little walking breaks and make some videos and then continue on. I'm gonna be outside for at least 2 hours running, which won't cover a huge distance, but it's a good start as I ease myself back into my long runs. I'm turning 40 this year, and one of my goals is to run 4 marathons to celebrate each decade that I have been alive and to commemorate the new one. Hopefully I can get back to where I was with my training. On Mother's Day, I did a 38K, and then that's when I had like my vaccine and all these things sort of kicked in and my body stopped working, and then I had to pause my training a bit, and now I'm starting over again around 20K long runs and working my way back up. I'm tired of all these delays. I just want to get my marathons done now. All right, anyone who uses hydration packs, you can tell me why this keeps rubbing right here on my neck, peeling off every inch of my skin. That would be awesome. I keep trying different hydration packs and they all do this. Do I have misshapen boobs? All right, well, we've made it to Orleans. And basically the run is just starting because it's a tour of Orleans. As you can see, all of our flags are at half-mast to honor the Indigenous children that were found in burial grounds around residential schools, if you can call them that. We are in the Walmart district. It's not really called that. I have grown weary of this busy street. Where would you guys like to go next? I'm thinking maybe somewhere a little more quiet, possibly some trails. I don't really plan my runs when I do them, especially long runs. I just go out and see where my feet take me. Well, that's new. Just noticed they opened a cannabis store next to the McDonald's. Very fitting. Woohoo! Go Canadian sports team! I remember when gas prices were not this ridiculously expensive? Remember during the pandemic, when the pandemic first started? Oh my God. And now I've reached the spot where we go to get our COVID tests. Look how quiet it is. I remember the first time I had to take Jake, it was right at the beginning of school in September. We were in a line for 5 hours waiting for a COVID test. Since that day, the lines have gotten a lot shorter. They've gotten a lot more efficient. Jake's had 4 COVID tests so far, and I've had 3. And we've been fine, but we always had to check as soon as we showed symptoms so that we could be at school. I work at a school, and Jake goes to school. So yeah, lots of COVID tests. That's always fun. You know, they touch the inside of your brain. At least that's what it feels like. Okay, we're still on streets. I want to be with the trees and the water. So let's keep going. And this is a spot where I do my hill training. Just go up and down this hill, come all the way up here, then you run up here to the church, and then you go back down again and start over. I'm changing my training style now, so I think what I'm gonna do is not run 6 days a week, but maybe 4 to 5, just because I find I need more time to recover. Otherwise, all my runs just suck and they're not really helping me get to my marathon goal. So I'm gonna cut back on my running and hopefully reincorporate hills, because hopefully I'll be stronger. Yeah, until at least my iron levels go back up. They're really low. I'm on supplements. I'm trying to add more iron in my food as well. Yeah, I'm supposed to get a blood test this month to see if my iron levels have gone up at all with all the supplementation I've been doing. Fingers crossed they have. I have a feeling my body just doesn't absorb iron, which kind of sucks. Because it means I'm always going to be tired and weak and sleepy, and I'm going to have heavy periods and everything. It's just not a good recipe. I can't go down hills. Like, I need to work. Like, I have these calves here. These calves that are like calves of steel. But my thighs are like all jello. So I think that means I'm running only with my calves and I'm not using my thighs. So I need to strengthen my quads and stuff like that, because my knees are suffering the consequence of my weak thighs. So for now, I'm just walking down hills, and then I'm gonna start doing more squats and lunges and all that to make my legs stronger. If I run down this hill, I just get a pinching pain. Like, it's always this right knee I get, like right here, if I run down this hill. So yeah, I need more strength training. So I'm less running, more strength training, and hopefully I will reach my goals. Hill of Doom, see? That's steep. So we are now in Cumberland, which is just outside of Orleans, and over here is Princess Louise Falls. This is well worth the run. Took me 10 kilometers to get here, and here we are. My little escape from the city. Here we are. We are back in Orleans, and this is where people get their COVID vaccine. Yep, we're hitting all the COVID hotspots. And if we continue this way, you'll see this is my running club, which I used to go to before the pandemic. Running around. Memories. We would do Sunday long runs together, and on Wednesdays we had one run club as well, which was either hills or speed work. I miss Run Club. I guess as things are opening up, Run Club should resume again. We're all getting vaccinated. We're so close. Actually, I'm about 13 kilometers in, so I think I'm gonna slow down for a sec. City bus. These are our beautiful OC transport buses in all their glory. Okay, so taking out my Exact Nutrition fruit bar, and I'm gonna eat that to help me finish the, I'm pretty much almost done, probably maybe 8 more kilometers, I think, and then I'll be home. That's what it looks like. It's a little gummy. I don't even taste the sodium content, so that's good. It's blending in with the sodium that's dripping down my face. I have a bunch of YouTube videos downloaded on my phone right now, mostly Foodie Beauty and French Fry Girl. And currently, the one that just loaded was French Fry Girl. She's talking about her ex, and somebody's like tormenting her about her ex and stuff like that, and just the way she describes it really struck home with me, because I also left a similar situation in 2018. So I'm like running here, like getting all the feels, and I think she's a beautiful person, and I think she's very strong for leaving. It's not easy. I had to leave too, with two children. Luckily I had my mom. I can move back with her, and you know, I'm just starting over again, and my life is awesome. So go us. Here we are now. I guess this is considered the heart of Orleans, according to these specific flags right here. Now we are in Orleans. Of course, now that I'm heading back, there's always that one hill to bring you back home again. Made it to the top of the hill. Just gotta take a little walking break. Thank you. This is supposed to be my slow, easy run, not my long run plus strength training plus all the fitness workouts in one. I'm almost home. I think this hill made me lose part of my uterus a little bit. So let's maybe finish up and finish the thing up before I have to go to the forest and dispose of myself. It's nice that there are like lots of forests around should one need to use the facilities in an emergency scenario because one's uterus is falling out. Ooh, where does that little secret little path go? What's that? Ooh. I'm one of those people that sees the secret path and takes the secret path and then gets lost and adds on an extra 8 kilometers to a run. I'm not going to do that today because we are currently at, let's see, almost 16 kilometers. So I think it's time to wrap this puppy up. See where else we can go. Maybe a few little side tours and then home. I decided to add a little bit on to my workout. See if I can get 20K. Home stretch. Just the final, I think I might get 2.5 or 3 kilometers left till I'm back home again. I think that will bring me up to 22K for today's long run. I feel pretty good. I've had lots of breaks to take photos and eat my snack. My body held together pretty well, and I'm looking forward to a shower. That sun, that orb, oh my goodness, the sun is so bright. It's only 18 degrees, but I can just feel the sun burning into my skin. So I am ready to wrap it up, take a nice shower, have a cold drink, and relax the rest of my weekend. I've earned it. I couldn't resist popping out into the forest for my final stretch home. It's not too far from my house. It's full of mosquitoes and Lyme disease. Oh, if I can find a forest to run in, I will hop in. So a little detour on my way home to enjoy the forest. What a great run this has been. I definitely think my runs will go better if I just make sure to take breaks in between my runs so that my body can fully recover and then I can head back out there. I'm just trying to find like my sweet spot for running. And so far I've been destroying myself for the past 2.5 years. So I'm hoping I'm on the right track by easing back a bit, but still doing long runs, still doing hills, but just pacing it better. It's been fun running with you guys. It's been an awesome way for me to stay focused and relaxed on my run. Just enjoying it, not worrying about speed, anything like that, just out here having fun. 24 kilometers in 3 hours. Not my fastest, but that's not the point. I got a long run in. Babies! Hi! Mwah. Sweaty kiss for you. And sweaty kiss for you. This is the slushy filter.